This is a regular meeting of the City Council as incorporated in the annual meeting notice of 2015, which was filed in the City Clerk's office and posted on the bulletin board on December 23rd, 2014, and sent to the Star Ledger and the Home News Tribune in compliance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law of New Jersey. Can we all please stand for the prayer and salute the flag by Kevin Canary?
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Almighty God, as we legislate for our community, may a strong sense of justice and fair play permeate all we do. Above all, may we seek out your holy will. Give us the strength to follow it, regardless of all human consideration.
Roll call.
Councilman Questa.
Here.
Councilman Grover.
Here.
Councilman Torres.
Here.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Here.
Councilman Canary.
Here.
Councilman Sedano. Councilman Goldman.
Here.
Councilman Mazza.
Here.
President Perkins Dustin.
Aye, 8 members present. Public speaking. Is there anyone here wishing to address City Council? Can you please state your name and address for the record, and you have 5 minutes to speak. Public speaking. Is there anyone here wishing to address City Council? Please stand up, come up to the podium, kindly state your name and your address, and you have 5 minutes to speak. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Melda Rosa. I'm a community educator for an organization called New Jersey Citizen Action. It's located in Highland Park, New Jersey. I'm here to...
Excuse me, what is your address?
You need my personal address or the organization that I represent? I could give I live at 13 Davidson Mill Road, North Brunswick, New Jersey, 08902.
Thank you, kindly.
I'm doing, my organization has been doing outreach for Super Hurricane Sandy. I know it's been more than 2.5 years ago, but we're still dealing with the aftermath of that natural disaster. I brought some flyers and some posters. The Christie administration launched back in January 7, 2015, 2 new programs for homeowners and renters that were victims of Sandy. There's deadlines obviously for this program. For the homeowners is March 20th, and for renters is April 6th. So I just wanted to come this evening and share that information with all the city council members and the residents of Elizabeth.
Do you have any information with you?
Yes, I do. I have
Please, excuse me. Can you just please give it to the city clerk? Right here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
You too. Are there any other residents or citizens? Yes. Please state your name and address for the record, and you have 5 minutes to speak. Thank you.
My name is George Stafford. I live at 16 Kitchell Avenue
Thank you.
in Wharton, New Jersey. And I'm here as the outreach director for the New Jersey Highlands Coalition. I've been going around for the past couple of years to municipalities and cities, counties, and environmental commissions in the state that receive some or all their water from Highland sources. The Department of Environmental Protection and the U.S. Geological Survey indicates that the city of Elizabeth gets approximately 50%, up to 50% of its water from Highland sources. That is not to say that you buy it from companies within the Highlands, but that's where it falls out of the sky or falls up out of the ground. I also tell town councils that there's 2 ways to receive water from the Highlands. You either get it through the tap or it comes in through your basement window. I'm here because of this item. This is the regional master plan for the Highlands, which is under review this year. And we are asking communities that get water from the Highlands to pass a resolution of support for the 2004 Highlands Water Protection and Planning Act. The reason we're doing this is because while only the state legislature can change the act, there's a lot of tinkering that can be done with this document, which could mean problems for people downstream who get water from the highlands. One of the major bones of contention with this is nitrate pollution standards. And basically, we're talking about septic systems. There are a number of people in the highlands who want to use more septic. The old McMansion on the farm hillside with the well in the front and the septic in the back, or vice versa. And what happens is they put nitrates into the groundwater, and then the people on the receiving end have to pay to have that removed, obviously, so that the water will be potable. This will be, the final review will be this fall, and the end of public comment is the end of April. We have so far 77 municipalities, environmental commissions, and freeholder boards, including Union County Freeholder Board, who have passed our resolution. It's a very simple resolution. I was a town councilman in a small town in Morris County when I came on for the coalition staff. This was 950 words on 3 pages. And as a former town councilman, I know that you people have plenty to read as it is. So it's 165 words.
So you have less than a minute left, and you can sum up your remarks.
I was just going into my segment. So it's a short thing, and that 165 words includes my contact information, which if you have any questions, I have a resolution here, I have copies of our resolution maps of the highlands, water sources for the community, and a list of the communities and freeholder boards that have passed the resolution.
I'm sorry. We thank you. Your 5 minutes is left. Did you give us the information to the city clerk?
Want a copy of this?
Whatever information you can leave, you're more than welcome to leave it with her.
This is really.
Okay, we appreciate it.
I'll send you another John.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for the information. Are there any other residents or taxpayers wishing to address city council? Please state your name and address for the record, and you have 5 minutes to speak. Hi, good evening. Can you talk closer to the mic so we can hear?
My name is Asia Kirby, and I live at 55 Anderson Street. You guys want control of the board, but you guys can't even control your councilman. He doesn't know how to respect women, and how do you expect him to respect the girls? He doesn't know how to
No pointing, ma'am. There's no pointing.
Isn't that right, the councilman Torres?
Have a good evening. Thank you for your comments. Are there any other residents wishing to address city council? Are there any other residents wishing to address city council? Seeing none, we'll close the public portions of the meeting and move on to public hearings.
Ordinance number 4554, a bond ordinance appropriating $80,000 for the acquisition of a bus to transport seniors and other city residents.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4554. Is there anyone here wishing to address city council on ordinance number 4554? Seeing none, we close the public portion speaking for that ordinance.
Ordinance number 4555, an ordinance authorizing an agreement with the Union County College, Cranford, to permit temporary use of city-owned property within the vicinity of the college campus at 12 West Jersey Street and 40 West Jersey Street for a self-contained 80-foot trailer to train unemployed and underemployed residents to become machinists from April 1st, 2015 through September 30, 2015 at no cost to the city.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4555. Is there anyone here from the audience wishing to address ordinance number 4555? Seeing none, close that public portion.
Ordinance number 4556, amend chapter 5.51.60 of the Code of the City of Elizabeth entitled Towing of Vehicles from Private Property, Fees and Charges, and chapter 5.51.90 entitled Mercantile License Fees, specifically to increase said fees.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4556. Is there anyone here wishing to address the council on ordinance number 4556? Seeing none, I'll close that public portion of this meeting for that ordinance. And with the consent of my colleagues, I would like to dispense with the reading of the petitions and communications and reports of city officers and move on to ordinances on first reading.
Ordinance number 4557, amend chapter 10.28.40 of the Code of the City of Elizabeth entitled No Parking Certain Hours, specifically to remove on the east side of North Broad Street between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. from the arch to 150 feet south of Westfield Avenue and remove on the west side of North Broad Street between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. from Westfield Avenue to Railroad Place. Street cleaning signs remain the same.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4557. What is your pleasure?
Move the ordinance for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa?
Aye.
Councilman Rowland? Councilman Torres?
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez?
Aye.
Councilman Canary? Councilman Ballman?
Aye.
Councilman Mazza?
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye. Ordinance passes on first reading.
Ordinance number 4558, amend chapter 10.28.30 of the Code of the City of Elizabeth entitled No Parking All Times, specifically to add on the west curb line of Hazard Place between Clinton Place and North Avenue, except for street cleaning, signs remain the same.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4558. What is your pleasure?
Move the ordinance for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa?
Aye.
Councilman Rowland?
Aye.
Councilman Torres?
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez?
Aye.
Councilman Canary?
Aye.
Councilman Gollman?
Aye.
Councilman Mazza?
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye. Ordinance passes on first reading.
Ordinance number 4559, amend chapter 10.16.10 of the Code of the City of Elizabeth entitled Weight Limits, specifically to establish a 4-ton weight limit for motor vehicles except for pickup and delivery on Bonnet Street between Bayway Avenue and Myrtle Street.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4559. What is your pleasure?
Move the ordinance for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks?
Yes, Madam President.
Yes, Councilman Gonzalez.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, I'm happy to see this ordinance going on this evening. I hope my colleagues will support me on this. We've been having some problems on Bayway because there have been trucks, tractor trailers that have been cutting down Bayway. Bonnet is just one block, and there have been tractor trailers that have been cutting through Bonnet and through other streets in the Bayway area to try to get to a warehouse in Linden. And because of that problem, the residents have brought it to my attention. I'm happy that traffic took a look at it, and they determined that it's eligible to be a 4-ton weight limit street. And we're hoping that with the signs, this will discourage these trucks from going on and trying to take a shortcut to get into the warehouse over in Linden. Thank you, Madam President.
You're welcome. Are there any other comments? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa?
Aye.
Councilman Rowland?
Aye.
Councilman Torres?
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez?
Aye.
Councilman Canary?
Aye.
Councilman Gollman?
Aye.
Councilman Mazza?
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye. Ordinance passes on first reading.
Ordinance number 4560, amend chapter 10.64.40 of the Code of the City of Elizabeth entitled Prohibition of Parking, Standing, Loading, and Unloading of Trucks, Tractor Trailers, or Vans on certain streets.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4560. What is your pleasure?
Move the ordinance for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa?
Aye.
Councilman Rowland?
Aye.
Councilman Torres?
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez?
Aye.
Councilman Canary?
Aye.
Councilman Gollman?
Aye.
Councilman Mazza?
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Ordinance passes on Ordinance passes on first reading. Public hearing and further consideration of the foregoing ordinances shall take place at the City Council meeting to be held on Tuesday, March 24th, 2015 at 7:30 p.m. Ordinance is on final passage.
Ordinance number 4554, An ordinance appropriating $80,000 for the acquisition of a bus to transport seniors and other city residents.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4554. What is your pleasure?
Move the ordinance for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye. Ordinance passes on final reading.
Ordinance number 4555, an ordinance authorizing an agreement with the Union County College, Cranford, to permit temporary use of city-owned property within the vicinity of the college campus at 12 West Jersey Street and 40 West Jersey Street for a self-contained 80-foot trailer to train unemployed and underemployed residents to become machinists from April 1st, 2015 through September 30, 2015 at no cost to the city.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4555. What is your pleasure?
Move the ordinance for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye. The ordinance passes on final passage.
Ordinance number 4556, amendment 551.60 of the Code of the City of Elizabeth entitled Towing of Vehicles from Private Property, Fees and Charges, and Chapter 5.51.90 entitled Mercantile License Fees, specifically to increase said fees.
You heard the reading of ordinance number 4556. What is your pleasure?
Move the ordinance for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye. Ordinance passes on final. New business. A resolution authorizing the issuance and sale of $14,575,000 principal amount of general improvement bonds, Series 2015, and $22 million principal amount of sewer utility bonds, Series 2015, to permanently finance the cost of general improvement projects. A resolution determining the form and other details of not exceeding $8,425,000 general obligation bonds of the city and providing for their sale to New Jersey Environmental Infrastructure Trust and the state of New Jersey through the Department of Environmental Protection pursuant to the state fiscal year 2015 New Jersey Environmental Infrastructure Trust financing program for funding the city's Elizabeth River Flood Control Project. A resolution authorizing the execution and delivery of loan agreements and an escrow agreement, the issuance of not to exceed $8,425,000 of the city's general obligation bonds in connection with the city's participation in the fiscal year 2015 New Jersey Environmental Infrastructure Trust financing program for funding the city's Elizabeth River Flood Control Project. You heard the reading of
A resolution determining the form and other details of not exceeding $5,400,000 general obligation bonds of the city and providing for their sale to the New Jersey Environmental Infrastructure Trust and the state of New Jersey through the Department of Environmental Protection pursuant to the state fiscal year 2015 New Jersey Environmental Infrastructure Trust financing program for funding the city's capital assessment in respect of the joint meeting of Essex and Union County. A resolution authorizing the execution and delivery of loan agreements and an escrow agreement, the issuance of not to exceed $5,400,000 of the city's general obligation bonds in connection with the city's participation in the fiscal year 2015 Environmental Infrastructure Trust financing program for funding the city's capital improvement assessment in respect of the joint meeting of Essex and Union County. The next item has been removed from the agenda. There is no chapter 2.92.
Okay, you heard the reading of the resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks?
Madam President,
Yes, Councilman Grover.
just so that the members of council get this clarified, at our pre-council meeting, we were given information to believe that the $22 million bond, sewer utility bond, was to cover the money that we owe joint meeting. And as you can see here, the money that's going to the joint meeting is actually only the $5.4 million, which is the last two resolutions on the bottom of the page. I've had an opportunity to finally see documentation that we had asked for back in September regarding how much they pay in salaries and wages to their employees over at the joint meeting. And I wanted to see this information because I wanted to see why they spend so much money over there. Their budget, just in salaries, forget about the benefits, just salaries for 2014 were $8.7 million in salaries for 133 employees, which average salary is over $65,000 a year per employee. I think that they are really out of control with their spending, and I have a problem with the cities having to come forward with millions of dollars for improvements of joint meeting when they can't control their spending. For that reason, I'm going to be voting no on these two resolutions. Thank you.
Can you recognize Councilman Carlos Cedeno? He just joined us.
Thank you, Madam President.
You're welcome. Are there any other comments, Councilman?
Madam President, just to be also further clear, it seems that we sell in the city $22 million. Apparently, this $22 million is in need to serve our emergency situation that arise when we have a problem with the sewer collapsing in the city of Elizabeth over 350 years old. And when you owe it, you're falling apart. So that $22 million is to save the infrastructure that should be used for 10 years. The $5,400,000 is the share that the city must pay the joint meeting, and I concur with Councilman Grover. I also will be voting against that portion of the ordinance. Thank you, Madam.
Okay. Are there any other comments? Okay, seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa?
Aye.
Councilman Grover?
No on the two resolutions regarding the $5.4 million. The joint meeting. I have everything else.
Councilman Torres?
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez?
No on the 5.4 million with joint meeting, I and everything else.
Councilman Canary?
No on the 5.4 million resolutions. Aye.
Councilman Cedeno?
No on the joint meeting, I have everything.
Councilman Gollman?
No on the joint meeting. I have everything else.
Councilman Mazza?
No on the $5,400,000, and yes on the remaining.
President Perkins Dusting?
Okay, the two joint meetings were defeated, everything else passed.
Reject the sole proposal received February 19, 2015 from the Community Champions, Melbourne, Florida, for provision of an administrator of records for abandoned, vacant, and foreclosed properties within the city and authorize purchasing agent to re-advertise for same. Authorize the award of a contract to Arconic Systems LLC, Marlton, New Jersey, for the maintenance and quarterly license of police computer-assisted records management and dispatch system for the period January 1, 2015 through March 31st, 2015, in the amount of $25,020. Authorize the award of a contract to Day Chevrolet, Monroeville, Pennsylvania, for the purchase of one 2015 Chevrolet Tahoe under the Morris County Cooperative Pricing System at a cost of $32,658.55 as a replacement vehicle for the fire department. Authorize the award of a contract to Bayer Ford, Morristown, New Jersey, for the purchase of two 2015 Ford Explorers under the Morris County Cooperative Pricing Council at a total cost of $65,612.50 as replacement vehicles for the fire department. Authorize the award of a contract to Air Braking Equipment, Hillside, New Jersey, for maintenance and repair of heavy-duty vehicles for various departments for the period February 25, 2015 through June 28, 2015, at a cost not to exceed $25,000. Authorize the award of a contract to Campbell Freightliner, LLC, South Brunswick, New Jersey, for maintenance and repair for heavy-duty vehicles for various departments for the period February 25, 2015 through June 28, 2015, at a cost not to exceed $30,000. Authorize the award of a contract to J&M National Spring Company, North New Jersey, for maintenance and repair of heavy-duty vehicles for various departments for the period February 25, 2015 through June 28, 2015, at a cost not to exceed $30,000. Authorize the award of a contract to Route 23 Auto Mall, Butler, New Jersey, for maintenance and repair of heavy-duty vehicles for various departments for the period February 25, 2015 through June 28, 2015, at a cost not to exceed $30,000. Authorize proper city officials to enter into an agreement with EMEX LLC, Houston, Texas, to conduct a reverse auction to procure electricity for the city at no cost. Authorize proper city officials to execute all appropriate documents for the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety, Highway Traffic Safety State Enforcement and Education Fund 2016 to provide grant funds in an amount not to exceed $20,000 to ensure that motorists comply with laws in coordination with pedestrian safety in high-volume areas. Authorize and honor the mayor to execute the collective bargaining agreement with the Elizabeth Superior Officers Association for the period July 1, 2014 to June 30, 2018. Authorize the proper city officials to execute an agreement with the law firm of Lum, Drasko, and Positan, LLC, Roseland, New Jersey, to provide the city with employment council services for the period February 15, 2015 through February 14, 2016, for a total cap of $60,000.
You heard the reading of the resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canardi.
Abstain on the Superior Officers Association, and aye to the rest.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Augusta.
Aye, all resolutions passed.
Authorize the award of a contract to Harleysville Mutual Insurance Company, Kalispell, Montana, through the agent of record, Otterstedt Insurance Agency, to obtain a flood insurance policy covering the Marina Shed at 6399 Front Street and 519 Trenton Street Pump Station for the period March 1st, 2015 to March 1st, 2016, at an annual premium of $3,359. Authorize the tax collector to credit refund a widow of a veteran deduction in the amount of $250 for tax year 2014 and $125 for the first half of tax year 2015 on property located at 801 4th Avenue. Authorize the tax collector to refund $8,523.77 to the lien holder, Daquan Wong, upon surrender of the original tax sale certificate for the property located at 219-221 Elizabeth Avenue. Authorize proper city officials to execute all appropriate documents necessary for grant funds in the amount of $75,854 for the continuation of the Elizabeth Municipal Alliance for the period July 1, 2015 to June 30, 2016. Authorize proper city officials to enter into an agreement with Mark Wood of Wooden Drums, Rockaway, New Jersey, to perform 2 one-hour workshops at the Stephen Sampson Senior Center for 40 participants per group at a fee of $1,000. Authorize proper city officials to enter into an agreement with the Elizabeth Development Company, Elizabeth, for the use of UEZ second generation funds for a loan in the amount of $2 million to East Grand Associates Urban Renewal Entity, LLC, to finance site work, tenant improvements to construct a building anchored by a food town and other small retail fast food establishments at 860 East Grand Street, also known as 801-871 Livingston Street.
You heard the reading of the resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye. All resolutions passed.
Need a motion to move from...
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Okay, second. Torres. Councilman.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye.
Authorize the adoption of a resolution of need for Parker's Walk Urban Renewal LLC to apply for financial assistance to the New Jersey Housing and Mortgage Finance Agency to construct a rental housing development for low and moderate income families of 96 units on a portion of the former Oakwood Plaza site.
You heard the reading of the resolution. What is your pleasure? Excuse
Move
me.
the resolution for a vote.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye. Resolution passed. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres. Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye.
Authorize proper city officials to execute all necessary documents to provide a rental housing program deferred payment repayable loan to Parker's Walk Urban Renewal LLC, Lawrenceville, New Jersey, for the demolition of 2 existing buildings and new construction of 13 program-assisted residential units of 96-unit project located at 220 Parker Road in the amount of $772,089.
You heard the reading of the resolution. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye. Resolution passed.
Authorize the postponement of a rental housing program mortgage held by the city on the property located at 244 Florida Street. Authorize acknowledgement of establishing boundaries of Morris Avenue, University Boulevard as an area in need of redevelopment, designating certain lots that may be acquired by condemnation and requiring proper notice to said property owners pursuant to NJSA 4812A1 and SAC, the local redevelopment housing law.
You heard the reading of the resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any remarks? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Rowland.
Aye.
Councilman Torres.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Perkins Dusting.
Aye, all resolutions passed.
Establish liens for the boarding up of properties listed on Schedule A on file with City Clerk of Office in the total amount of $2,285.15. Establish liens for the removal and disposal of debris on properties listed on Schedule A on file in the City Clerk's Office in the total amount of $2,162.46. Authorize the award of a contract to S&A General Contracting Elizabeth for the maintenance and repair of roofing on city-owned buildings for a 2-year period in an amount not to exceed $354,332. Authorize proper city officials to execute all necessary documents related to the interconnection agreements for Level 2 and Level 3 projects required by Public Service Electric and Gas to allow the city to interconnect voltages to the electric distribution company system and permit the city to export electricity to the EDC. Authorize proper city officials to execute all appropriate documents for a 2014 FEMA Staffing for Adequate Fire and Emergency Response SAFER grant in an amount not to exceed $5,500,000 to hire 24 additional firefighters to provide more efficient and effective safety services. Designate May 26, 2015 as Youth and City Government Day and appoint Councilman Kevin Canary as chairman of said affair. Support Assembly Bill A 1635, which seeks an increase in state aid to municipalities which has significant tax-exempt property, including an offset or a credit for municipalities that serve as the county seat. City Council requests an audit of the Elizabeth Board of Education's budget to determine all attorney fees paid by the Elizabeth Board of Education. Designate March 2015 as National Women's Month. Designate March 8 through 14, 2015 as National Girl Scout Week. Pay utility bills.
You heard the reading of the resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Madam President.
Moved and seconded. Are there any comments? Yes, Councilman Mazza.
Madam President, I see in tonight a resolution that we're voting that we're receiving a grant for our fire department to hire 24 additional firefighters. But I don't see one for the police department, so.
No, Mr. Councilman, we just applied for the grant. Have not received the money yet. We're just submitting an application.
Oh, I thought I read in the letter that we did receive this kind of money.
No, we're authorizing the fire department and the business administrator to execute all the documents to apply for the grant.
Okay, but still, while I'm on the subject, we do have money budget for our firemen, for our policemen, but yet we do have a lacking, we're missing enough police officers, enough firemen. Occasionally we have to shut down a firehouse. Why can we hire those people? I don't see a list. If there is a list, we actually ask them to give the crumbs, 4 police officers, 3 police officers. It's like, it's never a full force that the city could look, that we're breathing again with safety and tranquility in our city.
Well, as you know, as a city councilman for a number of years now, that the budget do call for hiring more police and fire. If we receive this grant, this is in addition to what we plan to do
this year. So this grant, once we apply for it, it's going to take at least 6 months to 7 months before the city hear back from the federal government regarding this grant. However, the administration is prepared to bring on some new recruits for our fire department prior to receiving this grant money. So we are poised to do what we need to do to make sure our police and fire are well staffed.
Madam President,
Yes,
here says that this money should be used only primarily for an effective safety and training or whatever of our firemen.
yeah, this is for fire money. It's called the Safety Grant, Staffing for Adequate Fire and Emergency Response Grant. It's only for our fire department, not for the police.
Okay, what I understood from you tonight, that means we're gonna be getting new policemen, new firemen forthcoming?
That is my understanding. That is my understanding.
Well, that's good. It's a good news.
It is.
Thanks.
Any other comments, sir? Councilman, any other comments?
Madam President,
Yes,
yes,
Councilman.
we got the resolution about our request for an audit of the Board of Education budget, determining all attorney's fees. I think it must be stated that the attorney fees of the Board of Ed are totally out of control. All you have to do is read the minutes month after month. They spend millions of dollars outside council, and that's really beyond comprehension. But what's really beyond comprehension to me is that we pay someone between $300 and $350 an hour simply to guide, pretty much tell the board president how to run meeting. And that is really a shame, that's really embarrassing, and we should object to that. That's a waste of taxpayers' money. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Are there any other comments? Are there any other comments? Okay, I do agree with you, Councilman Cuesta, regarding your remarks. Just like that meeting that was held on January 6, 2015, the illegal meeting, the meeting that was not properly advertised, that one meeting cost the taxpayers $63,000 for that lawyer who orchestrated the meeting and then conducted the meeting and then had to go to court and realize what he did was incorrect and inaccurate and withdrew all of those steps. But he did not bring back money that the board paid. So we have to do our due diligence here to make sure that the money that is being spent in our school district directly, positively affects what happens in the classroom. So I want to thank Councilman Roper and himself, Councilman Cuesta, for putting forth this resolution. And we just have to let the people know that, we want to continue to fight for our children, for our parents, and for our taxpayers here in the city of Elizabeth. Roll call. Councilman Cuesta.
Aye.
Councilman Roper.
Aye.
Councilman Torres. Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Canary.
Aye.
Councilman Sedano.
Abstained in the audit for the Elizabeth Board of Education, I swear appeals.
Councilman Goldman.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Excuse on the audit for the Board of Ed, and yes, and everything else.
President Perkins Dustin. Aye. All resolutions passed. Are there any other accommodations? Do we have any other accommodations? We have one for the Eagle Scout and the Riders, Boys. He's not here tonight, but he's a young man in the city of Elizabeth who's doing very well. And he's going to be commended in April. And we want his family to know and want him to know that we're definitely very proud of him. And we'll be seeing more of him. Hopefully, in April, he'll come up and receive
Matthew Brown, he's a late husband. Actually, Vivian Brown, she works at the cinema. I also lost my sister Mary Neal,
So sorry.
and wanted to make sure she's recognized. Thank you.
So, was there any?
Yes, Madam President. Brigida Robles, that's Brigida. She was a teacher in the Elizabeth School District for 25 years or so.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna ask you.
Robles, R-O-B-L-E-S. Brigida, B-R-I-G-I-D-A. Mrs. Robles was a teacher in the Elizabeth School District for a long time. I met her at school 3 in 1991. I have to say she was one of the most effective, efficient, and loyal professionals that I ever met. Thank you.
Are there any other memorials? Okay, we're gonna stand for the state memorials. I'm just gonna read the names that have already been listed. That's Joanne Arena, Marion Monty, Flora Gallo, Claiborne Pryor, and then there was Carol Gotetz, and we have Mary Valentine, St. Matthew Brown, Mary Neal, and that's the councilman's sister, and we're so sorry to hear about the homegoing of your sister, Councilman Gorman. Godspeed to you and your entire family. Russell M. Scutari, Bridget Robles, Harold Stiles, and Deborah Evans. Thank you.
Motion to adjourn.